Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace and blessings upon each and every one who hears or sees this video. Unfortunately, I have to make this video in response to some accusations that have been made recently. On October the 27th, I had a debate with Stephen Atkins regarding the crucifixion, fact or fiction. And then this past Saturday, Ijaz Ahmed and Mustafa Ahmed and myself invited some people to come into a discussion regarding the crucifixion and the Bible. And we wanted it to be an open dialogue between us and some Christians, just a conversation. And Stephen Atkins was one of the people that we did invite in. And Stephen wound up coming into the room, or to the way he was placed in the waiting room on Zoom about 10 or 15 minutes prior to the start of the meeting, which was supposed to be at 3 p.m. my time, but unfortunately, Ijaz was running a bit behind, and then we were having some technical difficulties. So Mustafa had to restart his computer, and then once we did all of that, and Ijaz came back in, suddenly I couldn't hear them for some reason, so I had to restart my laptop, and I was the host of the discussion. So at that point, somewhere along the way, Stephen was the only one in the waiting room at that point. He was there early, and we actually got started probably 15, maybe 20 minutes later than anticipated. It might have even been 30 minutes later. I don't really remember, but nevertheless, at the point where we had to restart our computers and all of that, we were waiting for Ijaz. I removed Stephen from the waiting room because there was no, I didn't know what was going to happen with me having to turn off my laptop and being the host of the meeting. It was only my second time using the Zoom platform. The first time I used it, I was actually engaging in the debate with Stephen, and Mustafa was hosting, or he was manning the controls. And so this is my first time using Zoom. It's a new software for me, and so I'm not sure if when you remove someone from the meeting, if it bans them for the rest of the meeting, or I'm not really sure, to be quite honest. But one thing I am sure of is that I did send Stephen the link for the meeting on numerous occasions, and I'm the one that personally invited Stephen to come into the meeting, so by no means did I not want him there. We actually wanted to speak to him. I had nothing against Stephen other than these accusations that he's made since this discussion took place. Throughout the course of that discussion, we did talk about Stephen on a number of occasions, and he was talked about respectfully. And the fact of the matter is, we did make numerous attempts to try to get him in. I never seen his name pop back up. There were some other individuals that tried to get in, and I do apologize to those individuals. Part of the time I'm engaging in conversation, I'm listening to what's being said, I'm speaking myself, and I'm also trying to watch the people coming in and out of the room. And so everyone that came in, I allowed them in. And there was simply some names that I never did see. So unfortunately, Stephen got on, and he said that we had made the claim that we were going to destroy the crucifixion, and said that we were cowards and we didn't want to speak to him. We purposely tried to keep him out of the meeting, and by Allah, that is not the truth. My God, my Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows better. And so I don't have any shame, or I don't feel like I haven't done anything wrong because we couldn't get Stephen in the meeting. Once again, we wanted Stephen in the meeting. And so for everyone who's made these ugly comments suggesting that we've sabotaged him and prevented him from being able to participate in the meeting, that's simply false. That's not true. And the truth is the truth, whether or not anyone believes it, and a lie is a lie, even if everyone believes it. So I feel no guilt in regards to the matter. We did all that we could during the course of the meeting to try to get him in once again. and just simply did not work. I never seen his name popped up, or I most certainly would have allowed him back in. We wanted him there, and I personally invited him to be there. So, for all the people that are making these ugly comments, you're saying things that are very unnecessary. It's rude. It's totally unnecessary. We tried to invite Stephen to another meeting last night, and he just ignored that. But anyway, so maybe inshallah, God willing, we'll have Stephen in the next meeting, and we'll have to come in about an hour before the meeting actually starts to work out any technical issues that we're having, because we certainly had some. And then if he jives, I know you're going to see this. You need to be there on time, inshallah. But I was actually running a little bit late myself, but I was there for the meeting on time. But alhamdulillah, stuff happens. And so I just wanted to address this. I feel it's unfortunate that someone make these accusations, try to make us look bad for something that we have not done wrong. It's unnecessary. We live and learn in this life, so hopefully people are learning a lesson from this issue. And the lesson I'm trying to learn from it is just be patient, because I was quite angry with Stephen, because I like Stephen, and I felt I was disappointed in him to address us in that manner, as though we had done something to him purposely. So I was a bit angry about that, and everything's a test in this life. And so I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives me for my impatience and the anger that I did feel, and that he gives me more sabr, more patience in the future in dealing with certain situations like this. Everything's a test in this life, and I assure you Islam is the answer. So I leave you by saying La ilaha illallah wa shahadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. I bear witness there's only one God, and that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is his final servant and the seal of all prophets. So I hope you have a great day. It's actually raining here in Houston this morning, but still going to be a great day, alhamdulillah. And I pray that you have a great day, a great week, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our God, our creator, despite what your religion is, I pray that he gives you everything that you need in this life, and that he has mercy on each and every one of us on the day of judgment. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.